To ISOC President Chito Jacinto. Ayun, boss, yung ilaw, hindi ko makita. VP Alvin Punsalan. Fellow defenders of the digital realm, good friends in the cybersecurity and innovation, and all those who believe that the internet should be a safe space, thank you for being here. Today, we gather not just as professionals, but as patriots. Hindi lang po ito tungkol sa firewalls at passwords. It's about protecting something far more precious, our people's trust, our democracy, the dreams of every Filipino lagging into the world. You know, we used to say bawal ang tamad sa bayan. But now it's bawal ang hindi marunong mag-online. Even our lolas are on TikTok, our farmers are on Facebook Marketplace, and our students, God bless them, are learning to code faster than they can memorize Panatang Makabayan. May high school po ako eh. So yung mga Python, nung first year siya, tinuturuan ko pa sa Python. Nung nag-second, third year, wala na. Sabi ko, pasa ko na lang yan doon sa, hindi ko na kaya. But with all these changes comes one truth. Kung may kalsadang dinadaanan ng lahat, yan din ang gustong pasukin ng masasamang loob. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. calls for a bagong Pilipinas, a nation reborn through reform, powered by digital unity. And when the President said, build a country that is ready for tomorrow, we at DICT knew that begins with securing today. So we have 4 pillars in the ICT. And para mabiling maalala, kasi makakalimutin na rin ako eh. D, digital first economy. We want every sari-sari store to have an e-wallet and every tricycle driver to say, pwede ba ang GCash? Or Maya? Or BDO Pay? And marami pa yan, di ba? Dapat digital payment na, among other things. I, inclusive tech for all. Hindi lang po access, pati AI dapat. Tech is not just for the techie. Everyone, including our lolas, learning TikTok and our farmers using e-commerce should be part of the digital revolution. In the private sector, nakailang revolution na rin po ako. Noong nag-retire ako last year, sabi ko, tama na, okay na. Pinalad po tayo at natawag tayong magsilbi. So eto naman, sana kasama ko kayo dito sa next digital revolution. C, champion cybersecurity and data privacy. The freedom to express must be matched by the power to protect. No one should fear logging in. When I was in the banking sector, as most of you here also, ang hirap pong makipaghabulan sa mga kriminal sa cyberspace. So madami po akong pinapangarap nung nasa private sector ako na sana matulungan kami ng gobyerno. So, magiting po yung mga pulis natin, yung mga NBI, mga military. Tapos inisip-isip ko, baka pwede nating samahan ng tech. So sinagot nga yun yung panaginip ko, di ba? Paggising ko, biglang na-appoint ako. So pagtutulungan po natin yan. Na-appoint po akong chairman ng Cyber Investigation Coordinating Center. And kasama ko po ang NBI, PNP, and then we have a liaison from the military, and we have representatives from the private sector, the NGOs, and the academe. So we convened last week, and you'll see it in the news. Some of the policies that we will pronounce in order for us to clean the hazards of the digital superhighway. And T, siyempre, wag na natin kakalimutan yung T, transparency in governance. Kasi ang tiwala hindi dapat hinihingi, dapat pinapatunayan. So DICT will lead by example. Marami pong nagtatanong sa akin, saan ang opisina mo, Sec? So far ngayon, no permanent address. Paikot-ikot po ako. Kasi ang hirap puntahan yung mga opisina namin. And sinabi ko, kung ako mismo nahihirapan, ano pa yung publiko? So the new offices of DICT will be along, isa lang ang requirement ko sa kanila, dapat malapit sa MRT. Para hindi ka na kailangang pumila sa parking, At yung mga tao, hindi na kailangan hanapin. Sabihin mo lang, dyan sa station ng MRT yan, nandyan na si DICT. So yun po, hindi ko na lang i-disclose kung saan muna dahil nagmamadali pa kami to fix a location. Cybersecurity is not just a technical duty. It's a moral one. It's about making sure that the next time a child connects to the Wi-Fi in a barangay hall, it's not just a signal, it's a symbol that the nation cares and no one is left behind. So we are launching policies that carry more than just rules. They carry hope. Tawag ko po dyan, good vibes policies. Yan. So tawag natin, good vibes sa internet. Because we need to make the internet kind. A place where truth lives and trolls starve. Ang galit po ako sa fake news din kasi nabibiktima rin po ako ng fake news tulad ng ayaw ko po ng chismis, like ayaw nyo rin po ng chismis. So lilinisin po natin yung internet sa chismis. Second, and this might be one of the things that might be gripping in the next coming months, cyber terrorism classification. Matindi na yun Ang banking is a critical infrastructure. In other countries, na-classify na rin po yan. Hindi na po tayo dapat nangangamba na titirahin ng mga facilities natin, di ba? Power, water, electricity, and telecoms, and banking. Because if you attack our hospitals, our utilities, our elections, you're not a hacker. You are a terrorist. Aktibo po ako sa community natin, alam niyo naman yan. And kilala ko rin po naman yung mga nando sa community natin. Marami po dyan, makabayan. Marami po dyan gustong tumulong. Imbis na umatake sa mga CII, pro-protecta daw po sila. Nakausap ko na rin naman sila. Sabi nila, Sec, bigyan nyo lang kami ng pagkakataon na tumulong. Nandiyan po yan. Tutulong po sila. And we will not take it sitting down. Yan din po sinabi ko sa kanila. Siguro, close your eyes for a moment and picture this. Pwede nyo isara, pwede ring nakabukas. Pero imagine nyo lang, a mother in Basilan selling woven bags online and sending her daughter to college because we gave her internet. Totoo po yan sa South. Gagawin po natin yan. A student in Abra learning from an online academy who one day, hopefully, invents a life-saving drug or writes a novel or builds the next Filipino tech startup. A nation that rises not by silencing voices, but by lifting them. A digital republic united in vigilance and compassion. To ISOG and every cybersecurity officer here, you are not just IT specialists. You are the unseen protectors of our future. When you fight off cyber threats, you are defending our nurses, our teachers, our workers, and more importantly, our democracy. Mga kababayan, this is our moment. Let us build a digital nation where security is not a privilege, but a promise. Ito po sana ang panata natin, bawat isa. Where no Filipino is left behind, where every connection carries dignity, and every login leads to opportunity. Let's fight for a safer Philippines, padayon ang ating laban. And remember, in the digital age, the most powerful password is still magkaisa po tayo.